Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and this time I brought you an ABA style team that is double water, that is DEWGONG in the lead, and Annihilate and Mantine at the back. Now this team is extremely weak against the stuffs like Charger Bug and Lantern, and especially Charger Bug in the lead and Lantern at the back. But this team was pretty fun to run, and we've won a lot of battles with this team. And if you guys want to hang out with me in Discord and do some Pokemon Go stuffs, then please join the Discord. The link is in the description. And if you want your battle videos to be shoutcasted in the channel, then please send me your videos. The link is in the description. And if you like the contents, then please do subscribe the channel and leave a comment and like. So let's start the video. So the first battle we lead DEWGONG into against the Charizard. So our ice moves are gonna be like neutral here, and their fire moves are gonna be neutral here. But we can win the lead here because we will tank the first blast burn before we debuff them. Now we throw the icy wind. Now let's see if they decide to shield. They decide to let it go. Now they're debuffed, so we can tank the blast burn comfortably here. And let's see if they let us farm them down with 2 ice shards here, and they do that. So I was thinking, okay, so they come in with their Lantern and see how important winning the switch there was, because we got Mantine at the back and definitely coming here with Annihilate. Now I can't tank one Thunderbolt, so I go straight for Shadow Ball maybe. I'm sorry for the text message there. These days I'm getting a lot of text messages because my personal phone and my game playing phone is same. And we throw the Shadow Ball and then don't shield it, which is going to be huge for us. And as soon as they see our Mantine, they're going to regret that. They come with their Trevenant, saving like 1 HP in their Lantern. And I throw the Night Slash to grab the shield, and we're successful there. And just Aerial Ace would be enough here. We can tank the Shadow Ball. Well, Aerial Ace would not be enough, but it will put them quite low, and 3 more wing attacks would do the job to taking this Trevenant out. Look at that. And 1, 2, 3, they are out, so it's only 1 HP Lantern remaining, so they surrender, and we take the victory there. ABA style team, guys, you can use it. Well, Sableye lead again. Well, I'm not the regular kind of, you know, the DEWGONG user. I don't use it very often, so I just decide to, you know, shield the first move before I debuff them. So after I debuff, I'm gonna tank whatever they throw. So this is gonna be the first icy wind we throw against this Sableye, and they shield it. We reach to the second, and they might be pushing for that return. Let's see, which would do a lot of damage, but we already thrown 2 times the icy wind, so they're quite debuffed here. And they throw the return, but before we farm them down, they reach with their charge move, and they will take us out. And yeah, I come in with my Annihilate, alright, taking 2 of the Shadow Claws, and they come in with their Shadow Skarmory. So since they're Shadow, I thought they would like shield, and I decided to bait. I went for the Night Slash. Let's see if they decided to shield. So they didn't shield it, and I go for another Night Slash. This might be the CMP. So this time they shield it, and that was a CMP, and I'm not gonna let my almost half health Annihilate die, so I shield here, and I try to like farm them. So they decided to come in with Whiscash, and as soon as I saw Whiscash, it's over, because we got Mantine at the back, and I stayed quite long there with my Annihilate, farming a lot of energy, and they threw the Skull there, which debuffed us. But sometimes, you know, GBL this season, with sound you can tell you're debuffed, but they don't show in the display there. They don't show in the battlefield, and yeah, that too fall our attack, but it showed quite late. So this is the 3rd Skull, and I remember in the game we were debuffed 3 times with 3 Skulls. That was pretty insane. So they come in with their Skarmory to throw a Sky Attack against our Mantine, which will definitely knock us out. And I come in with my Annihilate, and we could have easily thrown 2 Night Slashes and taken the game, but I decided to farm and throw the Shadow Ball just to, you know, just to send the message that I won the game by far. And it's a Wigglytuff lead. Very, very happy to see here, because we got a fighter, and we go straight for Icy Wind. Let's see. They decide to, like, they don't shield the first move, right? So they don't shield this, and they come in with their Polybath. I come in with my Annihilate, And I'm tanking one Icy Wind here. Yeah, I'm gonna tank one Icy Wind. So even though we're debuffed here, the Icy Winded, I like to call it Icy Winded, and I throw the Shadow Ball. Even though we are debuffed, we will knock them out. So they will definitely come in back with their Wigglytuff, and we will reach to the Night Slash. We might be able to throw one more counter, and we were boosted there. Unnecessary timing. And they throw the move here. This is most probably the Disarming Voice. Yeah, that's what it is. And they come in with the Whiscash, so I throw the Icy Wind. And again, as soon as I saw the Whiscash, the game is already over. So a little bit of cocky gameplay by me, because I forced them to throw the move here. Now they're debuffed, they throw the Mud Bomb, and we come in with our Mantine. So, alright, so our opponent is still seeing some win con here. They throw the Scald, I just shield the Scald, throw the Water Pulse here. By the way, Aerial Ace and Water Pulse is what I recommend for this particular team. I was running Ice Beam and Water Pulse on my Mantine, but I decided to run Aerial Ace instead of Ice Beam. And this Aerial Ace will knock their Wigglytuff out. So another move will not knock out, but put them really low. And in these situations also Aerial Ace come a little handy, because 2 Aerial Aces would be enough from here, and 1 Water Pulse would not be enough because that Whiscash is bulky. And Aerial is such a spammy spammy charge move. So we take the victory here, and moving on to another battle. I don't know what's wrong with this season. After the avatar games, they are not showing the poses. They're not showing, you know, I don't know, the edits that we're making with our avatar. I don't know. There are a lot of things going on in Twitter that people are, you know, telling that we are not being able to see our accessories in our avatar. So if you guys are also facing that problem, then please do comment. So another Wigglytuff, and another time being happy here because we get another at the back, and they throw the Disarming Voice, and we go for another Icy Wind. And by the way, yesterday was my birthday, so you might see some of the red things here. That is called Tika, because in our country we celebrate our birthday like that. So they come in with their Poliwrath, and I come in with my Annihilate. So this was energy enough for a Scald, but it was an Icy Wind, and I decided to call it. And Scald would have done a little more damage. As for the Shadow Ball, let's see if they decided to shield it or not. And they decided to shield it, so I think I could come in here with Mantine. This way I couldn't have thrown the shield away, but I shielded the Icy Wind and I come in with my Mantine, recognizing that I'll reach to Aerial Ace before they reach to their Icy Wind. This is why Aerial Ace can come handy, and again another Whiscash, so we win that as well. And moving on to another battle here. Let's see what we got in the lead. And if you guys run this team, then please do comment and mention or something like that. Jutane is another opponent, and it's a Carbink, so it's not that great. But I decided to stay because I wanted to land one Drill Run. And Carbinks don't shield, especially the first move, because they are so bulky Pokemon. They didn't shield that, so I wanted to go for the Icy Wind here, but they reached to their Rock Slide. So I shielded one, and I then threw the Icy Wind. And I think I won't be able to reach to another Icy Wind, because Icy Wind or the Drill Run, yeah, they reach to their Rock Slide. So yeah, I come in with my Annihilate, and they swapped their Superior. Now this is where I made the mistake, because I should have recognized that they had Carbink in the lead and double weak to flying at the back, and they wanted to bait the flyer, so they came in with their Superior, and I throw the Aerial Ace here. This will not knock them out. They will reach to another one, so I shielded here the Frenzy Plant and farm them all the way down. And let's see what they decide to come in with. They came in back with their Carbink, throw the Water Pulse. They they decided to tank it, and then coming with their Shadow Venusaur, and it was a Shadow Venusaur at the back. Now we reached to the Shadow Ball, but this was a CMP, and one Frenzy Plant will knock us out from here, which is unfortunate. And the thing is, one Aerial Ace will do the required damage, will not one-shot from this range, but will be able to farm a few energy here. Now we won't be able to reach to our Aerial Ace before they farm us down, so they take the victory there. So it's L for us, not the W. And we got the 4-1 in this set. We got some more battles. And yeah, I made a few mistakes there. I might be undercharged against that Venusaur and try to go for the Aerial Ace push against Carbink. But anyways, we cannot win them all. So it's a Venusaur lead in another game, and we shield the first Frenzy Plant. I throw the Icy Wind, and they caught it. And there was a beautiful catch by them into their own DEWGONG, and I decided to stay here. So I decided to stay here and let them throw the energy, and then come in with my Annihilate. Now I have kept the battles that I lost as well in this video for a learning purpose, for you guys as well, for me as well, and for everybody. Now I farm up to more than double Night Slash, and then for the Night Slash, and one counter would be enough, because yeah, one counter would be enough, and we reach our Shadow Ball and calm them down. They come in with their Venusaur, and I throw the Shadow Ball right away. They shield it, and before we reach Night Slash, they threw their energy there. Yeah, this will definitely knock us out. And then I come in with my DEWGONG, and again I throw one more Ice Shard, and they caught it again. So this was the turning point in this game. I remember it now. They caught it in their Bastion, and I decided to stay in and then throw the Drill Run. So yeah, our Annihilate is gone. We will be taking damage from that rock moves against our Mantine as well as DEWGONG. They throw the Stone Edge. Might be I should have shielded there. This way I could have reached to double Water Pulse. Even double Water Pulse wouldn't have been enough to knock this Bastiodon out. So yeah, I decided to surrender. So yeah, GG's. Well played by my opponent in that battle. So this is Sableye lead, and again, I don't like... I shield the first move, and then I don't shield the next one after I debuff. So this is a foul play, and I throw the Icy Wind. But I think guys who play with DEWGONG a lot will do better with this team than me. I believe that. Yeah. So I threw the Icy Wind. I was able to grab the shield there. Now this is going to be the return, I guess. Yes, return. And before we farm them down, they will reach to their foul play as earlier in this video, right? So coming with my Annihilate again, taking those two Shadow Claws, debuff Shadow Claws, and it's a Azumarill at the back. We try to catch there. They throw it anyways. It's a play rough, and they don't swap. So I was thinking like they're not swapping, so I'm trying to chip them, and I made the mistake here. I threw the Water Pulse. I should have thrown the Aerial Ace, the neutral move. Now, as I said, I used to run Ice Beam, so I had the habit of throwing Water Pulse against Azumarill. So what are you supposed to do is throw the Aerial Ace, not the Water Pulse here against Azumarill. But anyways, yeah. So before they reach to another move, we will reach to Aerial Ace, and I think it was CMP. Yeah, at the time of playing, I was hoping this would be CMP. Please be CMP, and yeah, it was a CMP. So they will knock us out, and coming with our Annihilate, and they had Altaria at the back. Now, only win condition was like, you know, they would shield my Night Slash. They didn't shield my Night Slash, and now they needed shield if I wanted to win here. This is the second Night Slash, and now they shield it. Now another Shadow Ball will almost knock them out, and they need two Sky attacks to knock us out because we have a shield. We still have a shield, and before they like had any chance, they would farm them down and reach the Night Slash against the Azumarill to take the victory here. So we won there, and we got the Night Slash in the bad timing again, and it's Charger Bug. So like I said, if you face Charger Bug in the lead, you're not supposed to swap because you got Mantine, and if they got Lantern, then you lose. That's how it goes. You cannot win them all, right? So this is the downside of this ABA lineup, especially this particular team. And spoiler alert, this is the team where I faced Charjabug in the lead and they had a Lantern at the back. So I just threw these icy winds and I messed up in the timings there. Yeah, I messed up in the timings there because, yeah. So they will throw heavily debuffed discharge at us and we won't be able to throw them. If we had good timing again in DEWGONG and Charjabug matchup, then they wouldn't have thrown the second move here. So that's for learning purpose, and they come in with the Mandibuzz, I come in with the Mantine, and they had a Lantern at the back. So nothing Mantine can do against this Lantern. Every single move is resisted. So yeah, I decided to surrender. GG's. Another battle, it's a very bad lead. And Annihilate against our DEWGONG, I come in with my Mantine, and they come in with their Bastardon, so really not good for us. We throw the Water Pulse. This is going to be the first Water Pulse. And right after my birthday, I played these games and I was in a hangover. I should have thrown the Water Pulse here, by the way, but maybe I was thinking I'm gonna heavily overfarm this thing with my Annihilate and come in here and tank one Flamethrower and just counter this thing all the way down. This way we will threaten shields for Annihilate, but we make few mistakes. Like here, we baited first. I think we're successful here, baiting them. Yes, we did. We take the shield. Now everything was going right until this moment, and I decided to shield a Night Slash. It's the first Night Slash from them. I throw the Shadow Ball, and they shield it. So, yeah, one. So they again throw the Night Slash, and I decided to shield it, and they caught the Shadow Ball into their DEWGONG. That was a smart move by them. I think I should have waited there, and I come in with my DEWGONG and throw the Drill Run. We win the CMP there. So yeah, okay. The moment where I make mistake is about to come now, because we farm up to Drill Run and then throw it as soon as we reach them. That's where we make the mistake. This is where I made the mistake, and this is knock them out. And I should have overfarmed there, and I could have reached to Drill Run and knock them out. From this moment, they would have gone. So they will reach to double Night Slash, and yeah, this was a GG. And that was it, guys. Please leave a comment. What do you think about this team? And if you like my contents, then please do subscribe to the channel and leave a like and comment. Thank you so much, guys.